Hey guys, it's me again, and I thought I'd make a short video today of my hydroponic setup. I have a lot of people interested in it, asking me a lot of questions about it pretty often over the years, and I figured I'd make a quick video of how simple it is and how I put it together. And this is definitely not the best one probably, but I've been using it for 4 years or more, and I always get real good results with it, and not a lot of maintenance, and I haven't replaced anything yet, and it's pretty cheap to make. So I'll get in here close and show you all the pieces. All right, one of the things you want to think ahead on is a frame to support your tomatoes, and I built this here out of PVC. It's not super strong, but it works, and what I do is I just tie strings around here, and you can slide them back and forth wherever you need them and run them down to the tomatoes that grow out of these holes, and I clip them with the tomato clips as they grow up on the strings. And anyways, some of the parts here, this is 4-inch PVC drain, and I get one with a belled end for a connection, and you need 2 caps. Need some way to hook the pump up here. I have a little elbow, and I put a washer on it to keep it from leaking, and I leave these caps loose. I don't PVC cement any of the joints. Come down here, it depends on how long you make it. I think this one is about 4 foot long on this table. I just wanted it up off the ground where I could, reach it right here without having to bend over all the time. And it comes down, it's coupling, got your elbow, another little piece over how wide your table is, next coupling, and then you got the female part of the drain pipe. It's a sewer pipe actually. And it comes down to another cap that is loose, and I put a rubber band around it when I put it on there to keep the water from leaking. And this is my drain, and you need to be able to adjust this so it can spin this way or that. Like when it's at the bottom, the water level wouldn't be high in the tube, and if you twist it and it's up here, it makes your water level high everywhere the drain is, if you understand that. And I have this T coming out, and it goes down. I keep a garbage can because this is the biggest, cheapest thing you can get, and it's dark. It keeps it from getting so hot so quick, because your water will get hot in the middle of the summer, and you do not want hot water because hot water has low oxygen in it, and you want water as cold as you can get it. And I put this little cap on it to keep bugs from getting in it, because it's a totally enclosed system when you get it going, because I put the lid on this, and you got your tomatoes growing in here. Setup, and I wouldn't put them, I have them all a foot apart. I would do a good 20 inches, maybe 2 foot apart. And I did, what is this, 5, 10, 11 in this one thing. They get really crowded. They produce, and you can do it that way, but if you want to give them some more room so you can support them better, you can do fewer tomato plants. What I do is I tape over these holes and only do like 2 on each side now. But you drill these holes out so these neck cups sit in them just like that, and the edges, mine aren't perfect at all. You can get a hole saw the perfect size. I used a router bit and did a really messy job of it, but like I said, it works, and I didn't have to go buy another piece of equipment. But they sit in there like that. Put your tomato plants in these, stand them up with some, I used lava rocks. You can use anything that'll stand a tomato up in it. And let's see where we're at now. But I run this tube through a hole in the side, so I can have, like I said, I want this whole thing enclosed so you don't get evaporation, less evaporation, no bugs in it. Here's the plug-in for my pump. Goes out this hole, My drain comes in this side. And here's a little submersible pump. You don't need no big gigantic pump. This is an adjustable rate. Let's see what kind it is. That's what kind it is. If you want the same kind, I've had this thing forever. And that's pretty much it. You close the lid. And as you can see, I got this set up about halfway. And you set your cup in there. You want your water level up to where it's touching the roots of your plant. And once they get started, the roots will grow down in that water, and you can adjust this down or up, whatever you need to do to keep the water up. And as they grow, the roots will fill up this tube real quickly, and it slows the water flow down. So you can adjust your pump's rate, and sometimes you even have to cut off the roots to keep the flow of the nutrients going to all the plants. And I've had roots grow down into this drain and come all the way out the end. They grow so fast and long and big, and I just cut them off. It doesn't hurt the plant. So that's pretty much all there is to it. I'm not sure how much money is in this. I think those pipes cost like $8 or so. Those caps are maybe $2. This little PVC setup is maybe $4 tops. And the elbows, I'm not sure. This whole setup probably 40, maybe $40, 45. Garbage can, of course, is more. But go a quick run through what it is. You got your elbow here that goes in whatever size pipe you get. Make sure that fits. Goes in here. I don't know if you can see. There's the other side of it. It's threaded. I just tighten it down with a little washer, and that's where the water comes up in. Flows down here, down this pipe. Ever how you fit this together? I've got a coupling here. Goes into an elbow. Both female. This just straight. You got the male part on this elbow, female part on this sewer pipe. And I got the sewer pipe because it's a little thicker than the drain pipe, I believe. And the drain pipe, I think, lets light through, is why I got this. Drain pipes are thinner and green, and you don't want any light getting in this because algae will grow in it. But when you come down here, you got your other cap. This threaded coupling on the other side, just like that one. And I got some rubber gaskets that fit around it, and they're getting dry rotted, looks like. Come out here with a T, go down in, fill it up with water. Not fill it up. I usually keep it about halfway, and it evaporates like crazy in the summer. But as you go through early spring, when your tomatoes are producing, you don't have to fill it up very often. And anyways, it just sucks up through here, goes around, drains back in here. It's just a big enclosed system, keeps going over and over, and you'll lose a little bit from evaporation and from the plants using it, but it's not that bad. And you want it level, because your water level, when this is filling up, you want it to be able to fill up and then drain down this way. So you might want to prop that up a little higher, just adjust it so your whole water level is about the same all the way around. But this end, if it fills up and it's level, it'll come on out this end from gravity. But if it starts filling up too much, you can adjust each side. I put little blocks under here, and if your water's not flowing out fast enough, like I said, you can adjust this drain by twisting this around. I can't twist it right now because the rubber band is dry rotted, but you twist it down here, and that controls your water level. Up here, that's about halfway because the water gets to it and then drains out, or you can have it way up here. and it'll fill all the way up before it drains out. But I don't think you'll have a problem with that if you do the same setup. I've never had a problem with that. I keep it about right here. Once the roots start growing, they get real thick and the water has a problem getting through there anyway, and it stays pretty full. And but as long as you got a current going through here and it's feeding the nutrients back through, you're good to go. And it just works like crazy. And if you ever try this, you'll be hard pressed to go back to dirt again, because it's real easy. They're up off the ground. You can just walk right here and pick them. And yeah, I know I'm planting them in the ground this year, but that's more of an experiment because I was not able to do it before, and I want to prove to myself that I can do it. But this hydroponic setup is real easy, produces a lot of tomatoes, and that's pretty awesome. One thing I forgot to mention in the video was that all the joints where the couplings go together and elbows go together, they all have a rubber band as a type of gasket to keep them from leaking. What you do, you get one of these big thick rubber bands and slide it over the pipe before you slide the coupling over it, and it kind of rolls over it, and that creates a seal so the water doesn't run out. It may leak every now and then, but you just kind of twist the pipe and it doesn't leak very much. It may drip. But also another thing is, I don't glue with PVC glue any of the connections, because you can disassemble this and put it away. It makes it a lot easier to put away. It also makes it a lot easier to clean, and you will need to clean it. It will get filthy. It'll have algae in it, and by the end of the season, when all your plants die, or if they do, you'll want to take it apart and clean it and sterilize it real nice. So don't forget rubber bands on all the joints, and do not glue the connections unless you want to have an aggravating time cleaning this thing. All right, back to the video. So if you got any questions, put them in the comments below, and if you like this video, like and subscribe, and follow me for other videos on other things I'm doing. And I may put some stuff in here this season, I'm not sure yet, and you can follow along with the progress of my hydroponics. I'll put some heirloom tomatoes in it and see how they do. That should be exciting. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.